welcome to the Grant Center, fans. My name is Eddie Glenn, and I'm here to present you another showing of Averett women's basketball in non-conference action up against the Shenandoah Hornets. The Cougars coming off of a loss in the first game to Lynchburg College, where they ended up losing 72-60 Wednesday evening. Shenandoah starting the season strong as they won big against Goucher College, 72-39. So they are riding a wave of momentum that they don't want Averett to stop. So with just a couple of seconds before game time here, as both teams getting ready, starting fives are getting their warm-up shirts off and getting ready to enter the court right before the playing of our national anthem. Right after the national anthem, I'll bring you the starting fives, important numbers for those starting fives for both teams, and we will get underway here at the Grand Center. Just to mention, we do have at 6 o'clock Averett University's first ever dual wrestling match here today. So I want you to tune in at 6 o'clock to witness history at Averett. And so after the beautiful playing of our national anthem, it's time to bring out the starting fives for each team. And we're going to start that process by introducing the Shenandoah Hornets. Starting off with the Hornets, number 4, Sarah Donnelly. Number 5 is sophomore guard Mackenzie Mathis. Number 31, Kirsten Arcata. Number 32, Ashley Stone. And number 54 is sophomore forward Jordan Sondrel. And just to mention how young this team actually is. Here at Shenandoah. They have a combined just 3 seniors and juniors on the team between the 2 grade classes. So they have a very young team and definitely look forward to developing those players into good basketball players. So now, the starting 5 for your Averett University Cougars. Starting us off will be number 3, junior forward Amani AJ. Number 10, senior guard Sam Chandler. Number 11, sophomore forward Raven Johnson. Number 12, junior guard Alexis Rosia. And number 24, sophomore guard is Brooke Carthen. Sam Chandler, one of the best players in the USAC, one of the best players in women's basketball in general. Sam Chandler, just 11 points away from being top 5 all time here at Averett, and just 218 points from being number 1 all time scoring, that is, here at Averett University. So both teams, starting fives, will enter the court here, and that will get us underway here at the Grant Center. So last year, the Cougars and Shenandoah met where the Cougars won 56-53 in a thrilling game. And so the Cougars will look to pull out another one with this set of girls that they have today. And I believe this will be Sam Chandler that will step up to do the jumping. And so Shenandoah will win the tip-off. So ball goes to Donley. Back out to Arcata. Back over to Donley. Donley over to Mathis. Mathis over to Stone. Stone back to Donley. Quick passing here by Shenandoah early. And way to find Donley down low was Mathis. And Shenandoah passing the ball like there's no tomorrow. Just 5 seconds on the shot clock. And that will be Stone getting inside and getting a shooting foul. So she will step to the line for 2 more. As they passed the ball to, they just could not anymore. First shot goes in for the first bucket of the game. That is Ashley Stone. 2 for 2 from the line she is. So ball comes out and goes to point guard Alexis Rosia. Rosia over to Carthen. Carthen wide open for 3. Misses her mark. Rebounded by Raven Johnson and put back up. So Raven Johnson with the rebound put back. Way to be quick on her feet there. So 2-2 is the score now. Donley with the ball over to Arcata. Sandra with the ball. Mathis has it now. She drives, finds Arcata. And for 3, no good. Rebounded there by Raven Johnson, who had 7 rebounds in the previous game. Rosia finding Sam Chandler. Chandler with the step back. No good. Raven Johnson, another rebound putback. And she couldn't get it to fall. Raven Johnson has 3 rebounds in the first minute and a half of this game. So this is Donley. Now again over to Stone. Stone to Sandro. Sandro who had 18 points last game. Ball rims out. Carthen on the rebound. She will pull it down the court. She finds Sam Chandler. And Chandler will go way over, back up top to Rosia. Rosia calling for a screen, calling for any kind of motion. She needs options, so she gives it to Chandler. Over to Carthen. Carthen back to Rosia. Rosia calling a screen by Johnson. And that's a jump ball. Possession will stay with Averett.
Jump ball. Possession goes to Averett.
Ball over to Carthen. Over to Johnson for 3. Just a little bit too much power. And the ball will go to the Hornets. Ball inbounded to sophomore Mathis. Mathis will bring it down the court. 2-2 early on in this game. This is Stone. Over to Donley. Back to Stone. Good hands by AJ, but she couldn't knock it all the way out. And so that would be Sandro getting the bucket. Rosia finding Johnson. Up top to Chandler, and she will take her three-point shot. Not enough on it. And AJ finding Chandler through traffic. And so Chandler will get her first bucket of the game. Again, just now, 9 points from moving top 5 scoring all time here at Averett. This is Sandra with the ball over to Mathis. Mathis, a little head fake. She tries to get inside. No good. Chandler there for the rebound. And so here's so Brooke Carthen, a sophomore, will step to the line. Voted Rookie of the Week twice last year here in the USAC division. First shot goes in, makes it 5-4. Averett's first lead of the game. And so Haley Chandler will check in for Brooke Carthen. And so that's Mackenzie Mathis going coast to coast. Getting her bucket, finishing inside. Haley Chandler, a pass to AJ. AJ finding Johnson. And Johnson will be, well, she will get fouled, so she will step to the line for two. Johnson's first shot goes in. Again, a sophomore who had 7 rebounds in that first game. She has about 3 or 4 already. 2 for 2 from the line. As they find Mathis outside. Mathis going against AJ. Back over to Donley. Donley back to Mathis. Over to Sandro, defended by AJ. And back to Mathis they go. So this is Arcata who will get blocked. Johnson's there to pick it up. Rosia finding Johnson. And Johnson will get blocked. But Averett still has the balls. This is Chandler. Back over to Rosia. Chandler outside. This is AJ finding Chandler. And Chandler through the traffic, able to put her shot up and in. 10-6 is your score now. And this is Arcata with the ball. Over to Mathis. Mathis back up top to Donley they go. Over to Sandro. 14-foot jumper, no good. So this is Sam Chandler. She will go against Sandro. Shot up and in, but they say she was down before she was fouled. So, and actually they will say Sam Chandler was the one delivering the foul. So, bucket does not count, and ball will go to Shenandoah. So this is Stone, defended by Rosia. A nice post move there, a spin move. Rebounded by Alexis Rosia. Rosia finding Johnson. Johnson looking for a foul. Couldn't get one. So ball will go to Averett. Brooke Carthen checking back in, giving Sam Chandler a break. And AJ, a shot off the inbound pass. Over to Mathis. She will be picked up by AJ. And Mathis will dribble back out. Back over to Donley. Donley defended by Johnson now. Mathis, a good pass down low. Able to find Kuhn for the nice hook shot under the rim. This is Carthen outside. 10-8 your score. Cougars out in front. Rosia outside now over to Carthen. Carthen, nice pump fake. And she is able to find Raven Johnson. What a find by Brooke Carthen to get down low, get the spin move going, and find Raven Johnson cutting underneath the basket for the easy point. So now this is Kuhn over to Arcata. Shot no good, but Kuhn there for the rebound. Kuhn finds Sandra, who gets fouled on the side, so she will go to the line for one more. And this will be permanently checking in for Raven Johnson, as well as Brianna Turner, a freshman forward, checking in for Donley. Shot's good. Parmalee inbounds to Rosia. Haley Chandler over to Amani AJ. AJ over to Rosia. Rosia will take her three-point shot. No good. Rebounded down low by Sandro. And so Mathis will bring the ball down the court. Over to Arcata. And that's over to Turner for her first bucket of the game. Carthen, her shot from three, no good. Amani AJ there to rebound, out to Rosia. Back over to Carthen. And Rosia now. Though she found herself in an open lane. And Carthen getting fouled on the shot. So she will step to the line for two. So Carthen makes her shot. Texan and Johnson will check in for AJ and Chandler. Second free throw does not fall, so we're knotted up at 13 apiece. And this is Mathis trying to find Turner's streak, and almost a great pass. And in football, we tell our quarterbacks, if your receiver can't catch it, no one can. And that's almost how Mathis threw that ball, to where if her cutter couldn't catch the pass, then no one could. So Samantha Texan outside, over to Johnson down low. Johnson's shot is no good. So this is Arcata. Over to Sandros for three. And Jordan Sandro, the three-point shot. Sandro, who had 18 last game, showing she can score inside and out. So this is Texan outside now as the Cougars trail by three. Over to Raven Johnson, who goes way across court to Texan. Texan finding a lane, decided not to take it. And so here we go now. Kuhn with the ball. She's going to have a pull-up jumper. And so Mathis will pull up from outside. No good as well. Carthen will rebound. And Carthen will go with a one-on-two fast break here. She will take it herself and get fouled on the shot. And so that would be Mathis called on the foul. Sophomore guard from Walkersville, Maryland. Carthen, first shot goes in. So Donnelly will check into the game as well as AJ. And so this is Donnelly with the ball. She just entered the game again, the point guard for this team, who also played well in her first game. Had 6 points and 6 rebounds, or 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. As that was a nice steal and bucket there by Amani AJ. So 16-16 now, with just over 30 seconds to play in this first quarter of action. Kuhn outside over to Sandro. Sandro outside to Donnelly. 25 seconds. 13 seconds difference in the play clock and the shot clock. And that's Arcata outside, a rather deep three there. Shot clock disappears as 10 seconds is on the game clock. Samantha Texan trying to go down low to Amani AJ, no good. So Sam Chandler will check into the game as well as Ashley Stone for the Hornets. Samantha Texan on the rebound and bucket right before the first quarter ends. So your score at the end of one, 19-18. Shenandoah out in front in a very tight game. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here at the Grant Center. And so we're back here. Non-conference play between the Averett Cougars and the Shenandoah Hornets. A one-point game, 19-18. Hornets out in front. And a tight game so far. Neither team wanting to give way. So Donnelly and the Hornets are moving fast. And so Sam Chandler on the steal. 3-on-2 fast break. Chandler is going to go all the way. And the ball was knocked out by a Hornets player, so possession will remain with the Cougars. Ball inbounded to Sam Chandler. Chandler over to Rosia. Rosia finding Parmalee. Parmalee gets her shot blocked, I believe. And so down low is Arcata finding Kuhn. Kuhn puts her shot up. Rebounded by Parmalee. So this is Rosia finding Chandler way across court. Chandler will reset. Texan with a three-point shot in the face of Kuhn. And it goes in. Samantha Texan. An absolute sniper of a shot right there. 21-19 is the score now. As this is Kuhn attacking Texan. Down low to Turner they go. Defended by Parmalee and rebounded by Parmalee. And Texan with the ball. And Texan will put her shots up. She has full confidence in her shooting ability. And that's Rosia getting to the basket. Couldn't put the ball in the bottom of the net, though. 21-19 as this is Kuhn with the ball now. Kuhn over to Donnelly. Back over to Stone. As they tried to find Kuhn, there will be a foul on the play. I believe that was Parmalee. And it was. So Raven Johnson will check into the game for Parmalee. And so this will be a backcourt violation by the Hornets after a mishandled pass. So Sandra will check into the game now for Turner. Inbound to Rosia. 21-19. Cougars out in front. Johnson outside. Over to Rosia. Rosia. It's an illegal screen call. Mani Ajayi couldn't get her feet set. Good hands there by Rosia to knock the ball loose. Just couldn't get it loose enough to steal it. So this is Kuhn with the ball, defended by Texan. Kuhn trying to attack her. So Parmalee into the game for Amani AJ. Ball inbounded to Sandro. Sandro looking for options. Can't find anyone to pass it to. And so Sandro puts her shot up and fouled by Parmalee. So Sandro's shot is up and in. Makes it just a 1-point game as Brooke Carthen will check into the game for Parmalee. Second shot does not go in. Rebounded there by Stone. The ball is knocked out by Raven Johnson. So Donley inbounds to Sandro, back to Donley. Over to Stone. Stone looking, driving, and it's fouled by Raven Johnson. So this will be Stone stepping to the line for two. So a timeout will be called by Averett. We're going to take a quick break with him, and we'll be right back here at the Grant Center. And we're back here at the Averett Sports Network. Again, my name is Eddie Glenn, bringing you a presentation of the Averett women's basketball team competing against the Shenandoah Hornets. So another two free throw shots here by Stone. First shot goes in. And that ties the ball game up at 21 apiece. Second shot is not going. Rebounded by Brooke Carthen, and Alexis Rosia on top of the ball now. Rosia over to Texan. Texan over to Carthen. Carthen finding a lane, putting her shot up. No good. Rebounded there by Brooke Carthen. Way to fight for the ball. So timeout for Shenandoah. 30-second timeout. We're going to take a quick break with them here. I'll be right back. So this will be Stone. Trying to go coast to coast and find Kuhn, but bad pass goes out of bounds.
The ball goes to the Cougars.
So 21-21, Shenandoah is in the bonus. And Carthen over to Rosia, and Rosia will step out of bounds. 6:42 remaining in this first half. Tightly contested game. Averett with a full court press. That's Shannon Longworth in the game. Good hands there by Raven Johnson, and she will come up with the steal. So this will be Mathis checking back in. Raven Johnson for the long shot attempt. So this is Stone going right at Brooke Carthen. And so that is a blocking foul, or a charge, excuse me. Actually is a blocking foul. So 1 for 2 from the line, rebounded by Shannon Longworth. 22-21 now, Hornets out in front. Longworth over to Texan, Texan to Carthen. Carthen will drive. So Sam Chandler and Amani Ajayi check into the game now for the Cougars. And so that's Mathis again getting to the basket. Mathis had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists last game. Looking to top that this game, and she has been getting to the basket. This is Longworth with a step-back attempt. The Cougars do rebound. And so that's Stone that will be charged with the foul. And so a bad pass will give the ball to the Hornets. The Hornets lead by 3 as this is Mackenzie Mathis attacking against Shannon Longworth. Shannon Longworth called for the foul there as Alexis Rossier will look to check back into the game. And Rossier will check in for Longworth. So here's Rossier now. Rossier over to Chandler. Chandler across court to AJ. And AJ way to get to the bucket and get her own rebound and puts it back. No good though. So this is Donley. Over to Mathis. Mathis trying to find Stone. So this is Chandler now. 4-on-3 fast break of sorts. And this is Rosia for three. And that shot goes in. Alexis Rosia, a big-time bucket there. As it looked like she got some contact on the shot, but didn't get the foul called. So this is Stone. On to Donley. Mathis over to Arcata. Shot goes up, no good. Rebounded by Raven Johnson over to Alexis Rosia. Rosia down the court, sprinting, trying to find Ajayi. She does, and she will be blocked by Sandro. Chandler outside, finding Amani AJ. AJ's shot does not go in, but she will get two at the line, a chance to tie the ball game. First shot goes in. So Carthen will check into the game for Johnson. Two shots up, two shots in. And so this will be Kuhn checking into the game for Stone. Mathis on top of the ball now, defended by Texan. This is Kuhn defended by Carthen. Good defense there by Amani AJ, taking it all the way down to the court. Ball will remain with the Hornets. Into Sandro. Sandro looking for some options. She finds Mathis. Mathis has to get a shot off. 5 seconds left. Sandro for three. And that shot goes in. So that foul will be called against Sandro. 3-point game now after the 3-point bucket from Sandro. And Brooke Carthen able to get the points off the inbound. Carthen defending Kuhn. Averett playing some pressing defense here. And that's Arcata blocked by Sam Chandler. This is Carthen pushing it down the court. Texan able to find a lane and couldn't get the layup to go. So the ball will go to the Hornets. This is Kuhn over to Arcata. Down low to Sandro. So a blocking foul called up against Alexis Rosia. And this will send Sandro to the line for two shots. First shot does not go in. Second shot up and in. So this is Samantha Texan finding Amani AJ, defended by Sandro. 30-28, less than 2 minutes left in this first half. This is Donnelly defended by Rosia. Over to Mathis. Mathis to Arcata. Arcata over to Kuhn. Kuhn wraps around. Donnelly, Arcata. No good there. Chandler on the rebound. And a nice Euro step from Brooke Carthen. The Euro step to get to the basket. Completely losing her defender and putting the ball in the bottom of the net. A very nice move there from Brooke Carthen. So this is Sandro going around Ajayi. Alexis Rosia now over to Samantha Texan. Texan over to Carthen. Back to Rosia. Rosia looking for a lane. Driving baseline. Couldn't find the shot that she wanted. Less than 1 minute left in this first half. 32-30. Hornets out in front. This is Arcata with the ball. Over to Donnelly. Donnelly down low. And that shot will be blocked by Sam Chandler. Sam Chandler doing her best impression of Dikembe Mutombo there on that shot block. So a 4.9 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Cougars trail by 2 here in this first half of play. Over to Texan. Texan will go over to Sam Chandler. Sam Chandler to Carthen. Carthen trying to find Ajayi, but it makes its way over to Texan. So 5 seconds left now. Mathis with the ball, defended by Carthen. And a carry will be called with 1.9 seconds left. And that's actually not the end of the half, as there was a backcourt violation called. 4/10 of a second left here on the backcourt violation call. Shannon Longworth, Kiara Smith, and Haley Chandler will check into the game for 0.4 of a second here. Able to just pass it in, not really going to be able to get a shot off. Great defense there from Kiara Smith. So the end of half number 1, 32-30. Your Hornets are out in front. A very tightly contested game. We're going to take a quick break and bring you some halftime stats here at the Grant Center. And so we're back here with the Golden Leaf Bistro and Catering halftime show. 32-30 is your score. Shenandoah is out in front, but it is a tight contest. A couple of stats from the first half. Leading scorer for Shenandoah, Jordan Sondrel, 15 points. She's also the team's leading rebounder with 5, and she's tied leading the team in blocks with 2 in that area. So Jordan Sondrel is having herself a game. Right behind her scoring-wise is Mackenzie Mathis with 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. Leading the Cougars in points is Brooke Carson. She has 8 points and 5 rebounds. Raven Johnson has 6 points and 4 rebounds. She had 3 rebounds in a minute and a half of the first quarter. And then Sam Chandler, 4 points, 2 rebounds. And Amani AJ, 4 points, 7 rebounds. So we're back underway here with the second half of play. Alexis Rosia getting inside, getting a jump shot. Brooke Carthen, what a rebound. And Raven Johnson getting herself a rebound. Hook shot doesn't go. Good hands there from Brooke Carthen to knock the ball out. But the ball will go back to the Hornets. So 32-30. Good hands from Alexis Rosia to knock that ball out. Couldn't get to it. So this is Donnelly attacking against Rosia as they try and find Sondrel. Brooke Carthen on the rebound. Carthen finding Chandler. She is fouled on the shot, so she will get 2 free throws. And she doesn't put it in the hoop. So Sam Chandler, 2 free throws, 2 buckets. So 32-32 now. As the biggest lead of this game has been 4 points, and the Cougars held that mark. So this is Alexis Rosia going against Donnelly. Ball was knocked out, but Rosia with the good hustle. So Sam Chandler, the Cougars have to reset here. Down low to Johnson. Johnson trying to find AJ. Brooke Carthen outside. Over to Sam Chandler. Sam Chandler to Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson against the defense, gets the bucket. So Mackenzie Mathis with the ball over to down low to Sondrel. And a foul called against AJ. So Parmalee will check in for Averett as well as Turner for Shenandoah. This is Chandler to Johnson. Johnson couldn't finish in traffic. Parmalee there on the rebound and a putback. So here we go now, Mackenzie Mathis. So this is Donnelly on the long ball attempt, no good. And this is Rosia bringing the ball down the court. Good screen there from Parmalee. Down low to Johnson, way back to Rosia. And she couldn't bring it back into Chandler. Traveling violation called against Alexis Rosia. This is Turner to Sandro for three. So Longworth will enter the game. So this is Rosia. Over to Carthen. Carthen with the Longworth. Longworth was open there for just a second. And Brooke Carthen, the three-point shot goes in. 39-34 now. Cougars out in front. So this is Sandra releasing. She's able to find Arcata outside. Arcata puts the three-point shot in for herself. So this is Rosia over to Chandler. Chandler finding a bit of space. Ball knocked out by Donnelly. So Texan and Kuhn will check in for their respective teams. Over to Texan. Texan driving. And I believe she was blocked from behind. That's Parmalee there for the rebound. Put it back up. Couldn't get it. Chandler there for the recovery. And Chandler able to put the ball in the hoop for 2 points. So this is Texan defending Mathis. Rosia couldn't all the way get to the ball. So back out to Mathis they go. Down low to Turner against Parmalee. And Turner gets the ball. Sam Chandler over to Longworth. Longworth thought about taking the three-point shot. Took the shot in the traffic of three defenders. So Kuhn it is, bringing the ball down the court. Over to Donnelly. Donnelly down low to Turner. Turner looking for options. Over to Mathis. Mathis against Chandler. Ball couldn't roll in. So this is Texan now. And Texan, Averett on the fast break, finding Rosia. Rosia moving a little bit too fast. So Amani AJ and Brooke Carthen will check back into the game. So here's Donnelly on top of the ball, over to Kuhn. Kuhn defended by Carthen. Nice screen set by Turner. Averett coming up with the steal. So this is Carthen over to Longworth. Longworth will get blocked, and I believe that's Rosia getting fouled. And so Morgan Kuhn's checking into the game, one of two seniors. Her and Arcata share that honor. Only two seniors on the team. Ball into Longworth. Longworth drops baseline, and she will be fouled. So ball will remain with Averett. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Ball to Texan over to Longworth. Back to Rosia. Rosia finding a hand, or finding a lane, excuse me, but couldn't put the ball in the hoop. So here we go now. Donnelly on top of the ball. Over to Mathis. Mathis down low. And a nice spinning shot from Stone. So here's Texan. The rhythm three-pointer, no good. And so here's Mathis on top of the ball. She's going to push it up the court against Texan. And that is a traveling violation called against her. 41-41, we're tied up again. Texan, a nice find to AJ. So here's Amani AJ at the free throw line. Shot number one goes in. (42-41) now. Monty AJ's second shot goes in as well. 43-41 now. As Mathis has the ball. Mathis against Texan. So here we go with Donley. Finding Stone. Stone. Out to Arcata. Arcata back to Stone. Stone. Over to Coons. Coons for three. No good. And that's Texan on the rebound. That's good hands there. So Amani AJ, our second free throw attempt. Shot goes in. As Raven Johnson was able to come into the game. So over to Donley we go. Traveling violation called against Sandro. So Rosia over to Texan. Texan to Chandler. Chandler, no good. That's Raven Johnson on the rebound. Finding Chandler for the nice. Chandler couldn't put it in, but Raven was there for the rebound. So after some funky offense there. Shenandoah on offense. And this will be Stone against, she passes it to Sandro. No good from three. Johnson on the rebound again. And that's Raven Johnson with the nice bucket against the foul. So that's 2 points, and she's going to go to the line for one more. As Longworth will check into the game as well as Turner. Raven Johnson finishes the three-point play. So Amani AJ will check it to the game for Sam Chandler. 47-41, Cougars out in front. This is Donley against Rosia. This is Stone going up against Raven Johnson. Over to Mathis for the pull-up shot is good. Samantha Texan inbounds to Alexis Rosia, and Rosia will slow the pace down just a little bit here. Over to Texan they go. Texan over to Longworth. Longworth back to Rosia. Rosia to trying to find AJ. So here's Turner. Turner against AJ. And a nice bucket. So Rosia over to Texan. Texan against Mathis. And Texan able to get the ball and put the bucket in. Texan, good hustle. Way to stay after the ball there. 49-45 as Averett is in the bonus now. We've got a hair over a minute left. 49-45 is your score. Your Averett Cougars are out in front. As Stone puts up the first free throw, Brooke Carthen will check in for Raven Johnson. Brooke Carthen, the nice spot-up shot there. So here's Donley. And Stone against Carthen. So that will send Stone to the line for 2 shots. Stone, 9 points, 5 rebounds in the last game. Shot goes in. Two-second difference in the shot clock and the game clock here. Sam Chandler has the ball in her hands. So here's Texan. And so Longworth will inbound over to Texan. Back to Longworth. Down low to AJ. AJ put up the hook shot, no good. And so here's Donley. 5 seconds on the clock. They find Mathis. She drives baseline, puts it up, no good. Carthen gets the rebound and puts up the full court shot. Not good enough. So 51-49 as your Cougars are out in front. We're going to take a quick break and bring you the 4th quarter of play here at the Averett Sports Network. And so here we go with the fourth quarter of play, 51-49. Your Cougars lead in this game. A back and forth game we go, full of steals, turnovers, and rebounds. So here's Kuhn with the ball over to Stone. Stone over to Mathis. Mathis to Donley. Donley defended by Texan. Donley, excuse me. Found Arcata. Back to Stone. Back to Donley. Over to Mathis. Mathis for three. And bucket no good. Rebounded there by Brooke Carthen. Carthen over to Texan. Texan to Longworth. Over to Chandler, who had opportunity for a shot. And that's Carthen with the good move to get past her defender, get fouled, and she will step to the line for 2 points. Carthen able to knock that first one down. And so here we go as Carthen goes 2 for 2 from the line. And a nice pass to Arcata. Arcata couldn't get it to fall. So this is Chandler now. And that's Longworth trying to find AJ. So here's Carthen over to Longworth. And Longworth, a nice move to get to the bucket. This is Sandro checking into the game, as well as Coons. So here's Mathis. Great hands there by Chandler. So this is Longworth now on the fast break. And Longworth with the steal in the bucket. Coast to coast she goes. 57-49 now as the Cougars have built up a pretty prominent lead. I want to say the biggest lead of the game. And this is Donley on her three-point attempt. No good. Rebounded there by Carthen. So this is Carthen driving, putting up her shot, no good. Rebounded by Longworth, and she'll be fouled on her shot. And so a timeout called. We're going to take it with them here at the Grand Center. And so we're back here, fourth quarter of play, 8:03 left. So 59-49, 10-point lead for your Cougars. This is Arcata. And Mathis get into the hoop, rebounded by Shannon Longworth. Carthen looking for options, finds Chandler. Chandler thought about taking a three-point try. And that's Longworth for three, no good. Arcata trying to find Coons. She does. Coons not able to put the shot up. They go back to Coons in the corner, and the shot goes in. Texan for three, and it goes in. And so a timeout for Averett here. We're going to take it here with them. 62-51. Your Cougars have jumped out to an impressive lead here in the fourth quarter. And so we're back here after a short break, 62-51, an 11-point lead for your Cougars. 7:01 left in the ball game. So here we go to Stone, defended by Johnson. Good hands from Carthen there to interrupt the pass. Good rebound there from Sam Chandler, excuse me there, got tongue-tied. But here's Alexis Rossier over to Shannon Longworth. Longworth will find Chandler. Chandler will drive baseline and get her shot. And that's too easy for Sam Chandler. And so a fast break. Here we go. Longworth able to find Rosia. And Rosia will get fouled.
So Dr. Shenandoah called for foul in the second game. Alexis Garcia, shoot two Cougars.
See, his first shot does not go in. So Amani AJ and Kiera Smith into the game for the Cougars. And Sandra will enter the game for the Shenandoah Hornets. $65-51 now. The Hornets look to get back on a roll. Their fourth quarter offensive struggles have continued. And a long shot attempt there from Coons. And that's Sandra able to come and put her team back on the board. And a great pass to AJ from Rosia will give AJ another bucket. So this will bring on Turner for the Hornets and Texan for the Cougars, 67-53. So Mathis with the ball, defended by Kiera Smith. So 67-54. Cougars still lead. Parmalee will check into the game here for Raven Johnson. Texan will bring it down the court. And Brooke Carthen trying to find her shot over to Parmalee. Parmalee, a nice hook shot, and it will go in. So this is Turner going against Parmalee. Good passing here. Shot no good. Rebounded by Texan. Texan brings it up the court, finds Carthen. And Carthen gets fouled, and she will step to the line. .426 left. 69-55. Is your score 70-55, excuse me. So Longworth will check in for the Cougars, and Stone will check in for the Hornets. Second free throw in. This is Donley over to Mathis. Mathis defended by Longworth. Mathis looking for the mismatch down low. So here's Texan. 71-55. Carthen outside over to Longworth. Longworth. So Carthen with the turnover. Now Carthen has to. So Rosia, Chandler, and Johnson will all check into the game for the Cougars. A big group substitution. So here's Stone over to Donley for three. Rims out. And here's Sandro trying to put her shot up, and she gets it under the arm of Raven Johnson. So here's Sam Chandler finding Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson trying to get a hook of her own to go. And a nice find to Sandro, so 71-59 now. As the Hornets are on somewhat of a comeback here late in the fourth quarter. 3:06 left, 71-59 is your score. Your Cougars out in front. And so we are back here. Like I said, 3:06 left on the clock. 71-59, your Cougars lead. So here's Rosia over to Johnson. Johnson trying to find AJ, and she does. So 2 shots here from Amani AJ. So here's Stone. Over to Mathis. Mathis with the ball now as we move inside of 3 minutes. Mathis defended by Carthen. She founds Sandro, and Sandro will put it in the hoop. So Haley Chandler will check in for Shannon Longworth. So here's Mathis. A 3-point attempt from Mathis. Ricochets off the glass. So here's Rosia now. Finding Sam Chandler. Layup doesn't go. And so here's Sam Chandler after the rebound. Finding Rosia. Rosia able to cut and find the lane, but loses the ball. And this is Arcata who gets the layup to go, and a timeout after the basket. So 72-63, just a 9-point game now for the Hornets. 1:47 left in the ball game. So 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them here, and we'll be back here at the Grand Center. So here's Chandler passing it in to Texan. Over to Sam Chandler. Sam Chandler to Haley Chandler. Haley Chandler to Texan. Texan. A pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Sandro. Able to find Stone. Rebounded by Carthen. You can expect the Cougars to use every second of that shot clock they can. So AJ over to Haley Chandler. Chandler to Texan. Back to Chandler. Chandler to Sam Chandler. No good, but rebounded by Amani AJ. So Longworth will go in, and she will bring out Chandler. It's Haley Chandler, that is. As we move inside of a minute, 54 seconds, 72-63. The Hornets trail by 9. And so this will be Donnelly getting to the line. Point goes in. So 8-point game now. So full court press now. And this is Sam Chandler over to Texan. Texan. As now the Hornets will intentionally foul. So this will send Samantha Texan to the line. 38 seconds left, and this was where 38 seconds will turn into 4 minutes. So there will be a lot of intentional fouling from the Hornets to try and get back in this game. Full timeout here by the Hornets. We're going to take it here with them and bring you back the last 38 seconds of the game here, the Averett Sports Network. And we are back here, 38 and a half seconds remaining in this game. 73-65, 8-point game here for the Hornets. Cougars lead. Inbound to Mathis. Hornets looking to get quick shots off. So a foul called on Sam Chandler with 33.3 seconds left on the clock. So Sandra's shot goes up and in. Second shot in. And so now Rosia will go to the line. Rosia's first shot up and in. And Rosia pushes the lead back to 8. Good hands from Chandler there to stop that break. Sandro outside, defended by AJ. Over to Mathis, picked up by AJ. Great hands again from Chandler. 19 seconds left. As the Hornets need to get quick shots off. So 11.6 seconds left, and now Samantha Texan will go to the line. So a timeout call with 11.6 seconds left. Again, the Cougars are now a 9-point lead. Shenandoah trying to come back late in this game, do the best that they can to preserve the momentum that they have, preserve their undefeated streak. The Cougars looking to put a win in the win column as they drop the first one here at home to Lynchburg, but permitting anything extravagant, then I believe that the Cougars will win this one. A second straight victory, barring anything unforeseen, against Shenandoah, and that's Sandra with the bucket. So 4.2 seconds left. Let's see how long they can make 4.2 seconds last. Shot up and in. 8-point lead. And to a 9-point lead. And this will likely end the game here, as the Cougars will not foul. And so the Cougars will win this game by 9 to pick up their first win of the year at home. And in general, the Cougars win 79-70. So we're going to take a quick break and bring you the post-game show. A couple of post-game stats here in about 5 minutes. And so here we are with the Virginia Bacon Trust post-game show. Couple of quick stats here for Shenandoah, leading her team in points. Jordan Sandro, 29 points, 8 rebounds, 3 blocks, 1 assist. Right behind her is Ashley Stone, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. And then Mackenzie Mathis, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 block. And on the Averett side, a lot of good scores here. Leading the way is Brooke Carthen, 17 points and 11 rebounds and double-double action, as well as 2 assists. Samantha Texan, 15 points and 5 rebounds. Raven Johnson, 11 points, 8 rebounds, so close to that double-double. Sam Chandler, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and 3 blocks. An absolute game from Sam Chandler. And Amani AJ, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. And the Cougars pick up their first win of the year here at home against Shenandoah, their second straight win against Shenandoah. So for everyone in the Averett Sports Information Department, we want to thank you for joining us. And we ask you to join us on broadcast here at 6 o'clock as the inaugural season of Averett Wrestling kicks off here at 6 o'clock on the Averett Sports Network.
This has been a production of the Averett Sports Network.